Welcome to this video on managing sales targets within UT400. We have a sales target capability so that you can track how individual reps are getting on and how that therefore rolls up to how branches are doing and overall how the company is doing. If you have the seniority, under the sales menu you'll find the sales target entry, and we're going to go in and actually set some sales targets for the year ahead for the rep that we're actually working on. So if I go into the individual reps, I'm logged in as Tom Taylor, so I'm going to go and look at my particular information, and I can come in, and if I scroll down to the bottom you'll see that for the year ahead, and this will be to whatever your financial year is, so depending on what month it finishes, we have how much has been sold, how much is projected to be sold, and what our target is for the remaining year. So we have a number of ways of being able to enter the targets. Firstly, over on the right hand side you can set an annual target. So if I go and set this target to be 250,000, that will then take the 250,000 and split it equally across the individual months. Alternatively, I might want to say, actually, I just want to set this to be 20,000 for each month, and that will then go and apply as appropriate to those particular months. However, as you know, you may well want to be more fine-grained about that. So February is a sort of short month, so we might want to do a slightly lower target. As a flip side, key selling periods for our business might well be through the sort of spring months, and so we can set individual month by month targets for this particular rep. That then gives us a target line, and if we go back to the individual reps, I can go and find another one, Charlie Adams. Let's go in and we'll set him a simple target of 150,000 for the year. There we go. So as a manager, it's nice and straightforward to be able to set those targets against the individuals within the business, and therefore give you and them something to work against. If we then come back up to the company level, you'll notice that we now actually have a target line, which is the accumulation of those two rep targets that we built in, and as we start to build sales through the year we'll be able to see how that progresses. If I also then come back to the home screen, you'll notice now that on this dashboard that I've built here, I've not set one against this particular rep, but for myself I've got a monthly target of 20,000 for this month. There's not one for the Southampton branch, but there is for my branch, which is the total of both my total and Charlie's as well, and then that's rolled up to a company total as well. And so then if I go in and actually put an order in, so we'll choose someone there, add in a reference, then as we add in particular orders, so let's turn that into an individual sale so that we actually get the value for it. There we go. And now when we come back to the dashboard, we can actually see that my sales have now gone up to 791 out of 20,000, as has the depot sales, as has the company sales. And with all of those, if I click on that particular target, I can see that I've now made some sales, and that's starting to build a projection against my monthly target based on my monthly target, how much I've sold, how much that suggests therefore is my projected sales, and the number of trading days. We then also as a manager can go back into the sales targets figures and go into sales analysis And from within sales analysis, we can now see that we're starting to build up some January sales, a long way short of our target, and that will start to give us figures that we can work to for the year ahead. I hope you found that useful.